Hello everybody, this is ZigZagZog coming to you from somewhere in this world, and we're going to get out there real quick and get our mission going because we got a whole mess of them infiltrated. I just wanted to show you what happens in just a matter of hours. Yeah, some of that is more than a day. In fact, all of that's more than a day, but it's now being measured in hours. So we got a lot happening in just hours. Our supply drop 28 hours. Antros training 29. Bondmate training for the Grapevine and Tristan, yeah, 29 hours. Marcus Nameless Joy 31 hours out of the tube. And the plasma grenades ready in 44 hours. Wow, lot going on, lot coming up real quick. Now it's time, let's get out there and get our next mission to pop. Now, I had been healing here, and since we just did a mission, technically, we got new, currently pending 1, 2, 3, so technically I could squeeze in another one. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to come over to New Mexico, because it's either 4 strength, 4 vigilance, or it's 4 strength, 5 vigilance. We still have not seen the Advent strength here go up to 8, so we're going to keep our eyes on that. And I think we need to start scanning for another mission. I mean, heck, if we just completed one, we should be able to potentially get a team together for yet another one. So here we go.
Setting course for Sector 8, Mexico.
Okay, is this going to be any good? No, it's not. It's a liberation mission, mind you. But not in my wildest dreams will we get this done in 1 day, 21 hours. And yet another. So we're on a scientist binge here where we're getting a chance to gain all sorts of scientists recently. So hopefully, I don't mind keeping that up. In my mind, you can never have too many scientists, right? 4 days, probably not quite doable. I need a little bit more. This is concealed start, mark the crates kind of a thing. And I would be able to get, 3 people out on this thing? Nah, we got to do better than that.
Incoming message for you, Commander.
Oh, maybe this is our supplies.
Now.
Let's find out.
I had high hopes for the Resistance under your leadership, Commander, and you have outdone yourself.
All right, well, thank you for the update. We had a good month. Little avatar project, dark events completed, but we have our income first coming in, and what this tells me right here is we got Faceless down in New Australia. It would be nice, so we're going to have to keep a soldier down there to try and get lucky with that mission down there just so we can root out the Faceless and get our full monthly supply income. So instead, we're just going to get, in that 270-ish range of supplies instead of what we fully deserve. Aha.
No, empowered me. I am stronger than ever, and I will not fail them. I was good before, but this is something else entirely. I'm on a whole other level.
They feel like they're all on a whole new level. I'm glad we haven't found the assassin, or we would have had to listen to her too. So as far as the hunter is concerned, after taking damage, he gains 2 armor through the end of a turn. So any damage ups his armor. That's going to be a challenge. And here, the warlock gets an additional defense and dodge against a reaction fire. So yeah, they've always been hard to hit on Overwatch, these guys, so that just makes it even harder.
I'm hot on your trail, Commander. A few more pieces to this little puzzle, and I'll be there before you know it.
The Chosen haven't given up on finding us, Commander. One of them is closer than ever.
Alright, so Chosen increase the risks on covert action, and they can instigate additional dark events. So, that's not cool. In fact, I could even potentially see what this is. Oh, robotic robot. The next permanent one is Iron Skin, where robotic units gain the Iron Skin ability, granting them damage reduction against melee attacks. And, well, that's a shame, because I've had fun fleshing the mechs, but I guess that's going to be a little harder to do now, from what this is telling me. And I don't know, since I'm trying to save up intel right now, we're just going to keep that a mystery. If I have a chance to counter it, well, then we'll counter it. But we'll just see what it is when it gets developed.
Our understanding of the Elder's vision has grown, and now we must strike in new ways to crush their efforts.
Alright, so the one that... Let's see, gather intel, PCS, reduce avatar project, reduce, do we have the supplies? Yeah, we still have gather supplies available. I'm not going to throw anybody in there right away. This is probably, though, the next covert op that I will do coming up once we get some folks out of training. And yeah, 267, that's all we get. Terrible, terrible, terrible. Right now, since we already have 3 infiltrated, I'm going to come over here and try to pick these up, and hopefully then we have the supplies for the next infiltration if I need any new weaponry or whatever to help us out.
Avenger plotting new course.
And Anthros is out of training. Congratulations there. Marcus Nameless Joy. He now has Fuse out of training. In fact, I think there's somebody we have to throw right back in there on this particular one. Yeah, Tiber Azure, you are the one. And Phase Walk, Soul Steel. I got to look at my handy dandy chart here just to see what is attached to what. So, Soul Steel, that unlocks Null Ward and Void Rift. They're okay, but not my favorite ones. Phase Walk leads to Soulstorm, not my favorite. So it looks like we're going for Fuse with you, my friend. We're going for Fuse. And we're not going to add another scientist yet. What we do have is a 10-day timer in the tube. Eventually, with these couple scientists we're picking up, I might be able to be more likely to sacrifice another one into the Psi Lab to speed up our trainings whenever we need it. But for now, I'm going to keep the one in there for now. And let's expand our events. Illyrium is in 6 days. I do not want to take away from that right now. And next supply drop, 21 days. So the big thing I'm going to take a look at is, do we have, while we're in here, have we hit, guess what? We now have Advent strength of 8 up here. Wow, New Mexico has dropped to 2. New Indonesia has dropped to 3. So Western US went up 1 strength, and we lost 3 strength in these regions. So forces are being moved around. This is fine for me. This is where we're looking for stuff. So going right back to New Mexico once we pick up our supplies. And we got our plasma grenade complete. We have 1 plasma grenade added to the inventory, and now we have the ability to build more. And this is just telling we have the item received. 5.
I'm getting closer every day. You've left quite the trail of destruction. At this rate, I'll be touring the Avenger in no time.
At this rate, we could say the same thing, and we'll be touring your hideout in no time. So we're going to say the same thing right back to them. We have someone recruited to the Western U.S. Haven. We will... Since we're all switching to recruit over here, let's just get our newest guy and on to recruit also. So we're back up to double digits over here again. I think we're back up to 10 and a little bit longer before we have to back off again and go into hiding for retaliations. We're going to keep this thing going. It's not even into August. I kind of bookmarked August 15th in my head as the day that I gotta make sure, if not a little sooner even than that, to put everybody up here back in hiding and then evaluate all the other havens. So let's come down here and take a look here. So what I'm thinking of doing, and I really don't know, this is where I gotta say I don't know necessarily the right strategy. I'm gonna switch 6 to intel. And everybody else will remain on supply. That only leaves us 5 individuals on supply, so our supply haul is gonna suck for a little while. Let's face it, it's gonna suck. So, but I want to try to catch a precursor to our invasion that could come at any moment. So this is the way we're gonna play it. And Robbie, please keep your eyes open for Faceless. because we got some. Alright, so we're almost here. Let's pick them up. In fact, our new, does it tell me what our new haul is going to be? Yeah, instead of 340 or whatever it was, 320, it's now, not including the faceless cut, 176. So yeah, we definitely need to get this invasion stuff dealt with. Alright, we have collected all the resources from this location. The Resistance should provide us with additional supplies in a few weeks.
Setting course for Mexico.
Alright, right back where I wanted you to go without having to click anything. How cool is that? We're going to look for another infiltration here. We got other missions coming up close to happening, so let's just see if we can't squeeze another one in here.
Setting course for the Mexican Regional Tract.
Alright, Kenneth Collette is back, recovered from their wounds. So that's good news. We're starting to get soldiers back. That is always a good news. Alright, so they now have permanent iron skin for the robotic units. That sucks. No more... I seem to recall Anaconda be doing particularly well in the past against some mech units with her flesh. That looks like that's going to be a little more difficult now. And Road Train is back. He's all 100% from his wounds. That's good to know. He also has a promotion that I've tracked out how we're going to promote him. So next time he goes on a mission, we'll give him his promotions. And let's keep scanning. Okay, this was the unknown dark event. We didn't have a chance to counter it. The aliens find a mole within the Resistance, making pending retaliations much harder. Oh, that's not what I want to hear. Oh well, they're harder to detect. Now we have a supply raid found. Let's go see what it is, and please be somewhere where I have people on intel and we have a timer potential. So what have we got? 2 days. I would love nothing better than to intercept reinforcements, but not with a 2-day timer. It's like I need at least a 4-day timer so I can boost it and then make it work. But with a 2-day, I just can't do it with a 2-dayer. Unless I'm reading these timers wrong. I've tried before. There's just no way to do it, and it's frustrating when that happens. Okay, I'm guessing a mission has reached 100%. Let's take a look at this one. So we are at 100%. We actually can over-infiltrate this one, probably, if we're lucky, even getting it down to 7 to 9, as a matter of fact. What kind of a squad do we have going out? Yeah, I wouldn't mind. Let's sit on this one a little longer and see if we can get up to 125% infiltrated. We got the time. And we're going to give that a go. It gets us intel, which we need to replenish. And we're going to wait. I do have another mission. Well, actually, 2 other missions very close to happening. So we're just going to scan here for another infiltration here, and maybe Jay...
I've already learned a great deal about your methods, Commander. And soon, I will reclaim you and all that you have taken from the Elders.
Yes, yes, yes. Blah, yeah, blah, 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 blah. Alright, so we do have a jailbreak here that is infiltrated. We're up to 108 there, so we're going to have a bunch of back-to-back missions, 84% there, ready to pop. Let's make the jailbreak today's. Yeah, 7 to 9. I want to jump on this one quick while we're down at strength 2, so we can have a better chance maybe of successfully completing this one. Now, does it say on this page the force level? I'm guessing we may have had a force level increase too. There's a good chance of that, but they have extra vigilance, but it's a large map, so maybe we'll get lucky and be able to avoid them a little bit. I think it's 4 resistance personnel, which we desperately need down here to rebuild, and 1 new soldier, which, you know, you can argue isn't the most important right now, but I'm not going to turn anything down. Quick view at who's going out on this one. We got Kurt Gleiser and Shane Boom Vanson, so a nice bondmate team there. We got Andrei the Gamer, we got J. Joker Kelly and his hard-hitting MAGA cannon. So we got some firepower and some good bond mates here. Also, we have Gravedigger on this one. And also, we have Felipe Handgun 11, Enrique. And yes, look, I remember, you have a pistol. I think that's why he changed his nickname from H11 to Handgun 11. So I would not forget he has a pistol. So let's get in here, guys, and make this thing happen. Alright, Operation Heaving Moon is where we're going to Juarez, the Advanced Surveillance Zone there. Let's go rescue us some contacts. Okay. They don't feel, that pan didn't make it feel like they were that far away. Oh, but that is. So... they don't seem far away, but boy, our evacuation zone is a long ways away, so we will be covering a big portion of the map today. It's like all the way back where we are, but on a rooftop. That part's not so bad, it's just having to go back and forth. So, well, we don't really have a shinobi on this one, so I think I'll designate Handgun 11 is the one to move forward and start the peeking for us. We do have a hacky tower here, and we do have the building where the jail cells are, all the way back here. Well, since it's only 7 to 9, we're going to take the straightaway path, because we can't waste a lot of time trying to get out of here. We got to get there fast and then get moving out of here. Let's see what we can uncover along the way. And nothing right off the bat. I guess what I'll do, Felipe, I'm going to send you more off to this side. We'll send somebody else more off to that side and try to give us a sense of what we might see out here.
Moving on target.
And so far, not a lot of anything. I think I'll bring you, Joker, straight up here. It'll see around the corner. I'll tell you what, let's not quite go all the way around the corner. Let's just go right this far.
Getting it done.
And we're not seeing a whole lot of anything. Now I got a building on this side. I've got a bus stop kind of thing on this side. So I guess we're kind of moving down the edge. So I have no problem moving down the edge. But if I'm going to have if I'm going to have Gravedigger anyway, it's going to be over here. I guess I'm going to bring you here, Gravedigger. You have grapple. I want to keep you kind of near a building so we can potentially make use of that. And so we do see both a surveillance drone, and depending on how that moves, we could be in trouble. An engineer and something else I didn't quite see because it panned away so quick to show me the freaking drone. And I don't even see the drone now anymore. So apparently it was a quick glimpse of everything. So I couldn't even check to see if it was a hunter drone or not. So we have our first a third of the map with 2 here and a drone. And with that in mind, we probably are not going to have any amazing, well, you know, what we can look at doing at some point, although I don't want to pull you over there too far, and I don't even see a pole. Okay, there's a pole over here to get you on the roof, and there's a pole over here to be climbed to get you on the roof. None of which I'm thrilled by. I think just in case the drone comes our way,
On the move.
I'm only bringing you this far, and we're going to steady and give you drone duty if he decides to approach us.
Location confirmed.
And then Gleaser, it would have been nicer to be able to get you
Bin dabei.
in a slightly different spot, but we'll take this. I'm not going to complain. Okay, they're coming towards us. We're still hidden, so that's okay. Unless, of course, the drone exposes us, and then we'll have more than just the drone to deal with. Now, the drone's going upstairs. Kind of where I want to get my sniper to, going upstairs. He's going upstairs on the inside. I'm more interested in the balcony. Now, Shane, you do see them. This may just be, let's just keep moving. Let's go live, take them out, and try to keep moving. It's an engineer, not a grenadier. So if I go against the gunner, I don't know where that engineer's going to scatter to. The other option, obviously, is to do this. And try to get their attention this way.
Boom!
Asset located.
And we did drop one of them.
They found us.
Is he gonna come towards us? No, he goes in the building. Not super amazing for us. What we do have, what is your mobility here? Well, guess what? We have the ability to flank and therefore take him out. Now we're gonna make some noise. There's also a chance. No, there's probably not a chance since he went up the stairs. I don't think the last time I checked, drones can see through floors, and I see no skylights. So I think we're fine. Crash through that window, Gravedigger, and finish off the heavy gunner for us. Alright. It's done. It's done. Now, you also now have movement, so let's just move you to the window to pick up the loot. Oh, and make him scream.
The bound advent approach.
Well, if we keep doing drones one at a time, I'm okay with that. Now the question is, do I have a decent enough shot against that drone? Let's just check our long range options. No. Now, Gleaser, you don't. Right off the bat, we have a shot here, and it's actually not a bad one. And you do have a shred. So I'm going to bring you a little farther closer. Just to hopefully improve that shot just a teensy-tiny bit is what I'm hoping. The question is, will moving a little closer change that angle? So let's come here. I think that's still a good angle for a shot. Well, this says this is too.
Heading out.
Still 85. Let's see if we can connect. And that sounded good.
Only the best.
Now we have another one active. So I wonder if that other drone up here is considered active right at the moment. Kind of feeling that way, isn't it? Kind of feeling like a little Overwatch would not be a bad thing from the team here. The question is, if he's probably going to come straight out at us up here. If I'm going to have anybody on Overwatch,
Okay, Binotabix.
you're the one, Gleaser. We'll just pop you there. And Overwatch, we're also going to do just a standard Overwatch from you, just so I have coverage to protect us. And then Felipe, we can't really get you very much over, especially if Gravedigger's the target, or ends up being the target.
Okay, I'll go. On Overwatch.
And it is the other drone. He's taking the lower route. We got a hit, I think. Oh. Well, the good news is he's susceptible to us. We can still take him out. We can let Joker do it again since he was so effective on the last drone. Let's give you first shot because you shred. And, you know, who needs shredding when you just kill the damn thing? Geez, so Pete, mag heavy weapons are something else, aren't they? Now, the rest of the way, we got to be a little careful. We still got 5 more enemies potentially out there. And I'm going to do a peek forward on a blue move, so I have the ability to potentially retreat. And we did not see anything. So we're probably going to look at advancing. There could be, the roof is a total unknown zone right now for us. I think what we'll do is get some folks on Overwatch for something that may have hurt us, that'll be moving towards us. We'll kind of think about playing it that way. Actually, you shot, so I can't move you. Felipe, oh, I'm more interested in keeping people. We'll move you Yeah, we're at the edge of the map. So let's give you this full cover.
I guess that'll be okay.
And let's also give you some full cover over here.
Already there.
And then we'll have to push forward. Now we got Gravedigger there. So now is the time, or for you, Shane Boom Vanson, is to get you up high. So we can start taking advantage of your shot to help cover our advance. So I will not push Gravedigger forward yet. We got the loot that we wanted before it expired. I'm actually going to take a couple steps back.
Scanning. Scanning a beat.
And something did hear us. A mech. Yeah, that's kind of a long distance Hail Mary Overwatch. Yeah, I wasn't expecting that one to hit. Pot of 3. And one of them is indeed... a heavy mech. A little hit there would have been nice. But he is... Oh, baby. He was shooting. The good news is, at least we got Shane Marine Grunt Vanson over here to be able to give us a nice shot. It's a lot of armor to blow through, so we might be able to... Well, the problem is, if I blow through some of that armor, he may fall to the ground. But if he falls to the ground, Shane Marine Grunt Vanson, because she's not at the edge, may not have a shot. So to be quite honest, Shane Boom Vanson, do you have AP ammo? At least you have AP ammo. So I'm not going to wait for the armor stripping. We're going to 1 point of his ammo will still work against us, but I'm gonna work on this. We have a chance for precision shot to add to crit chances, or Deadeye, significant damage boost versus aim, and right now it's at 100%. So maybe the significant damage boost is the way we go on this particular one, and we cross our fingers. See if we can do some big time hurt on this guy. 96%, that's a very minor aim penalty, if you ask me. It looked like that guy was using his inhaler. We scare him that much. Alright, what'd we do?
Hard target, minimal damage.
You know, that's not bad. That's not bad at all. Ooh, baby. I'm now got to figure out the next best thing to do. We got a dug-in trooper. The gunner scares me more. I have a grenade that can go out. It cannot reach the mech. So, well, we at least, I could have sworn I saw this guy get lit up there. He's lit up. So we're going to use the full cover gunner and use a grenade against him.
Bombs away!
And we got him. How cool was that? So we got two other options against the guy up high. We got a laser rifle right now, which looks like a pretty damn good shot, and we're going to use it. Once again, AP ammo minimizes the effect of the armor. And it's down. Yeah, plus implacable, you can move in addition to that. And then, oh, we got this guy. You do have a free reload. And we'll probably go ahead and use that. Or well, we'll see. You got another shot. Yeah, I'm going to have to do the free reload. And let's at least see what your shot against the full cover other guy is. 62 is not half bad. I'm going to tell you that right now. 62 is not half bad. And if we walk fire just to wear him down, that's even better. We'll have somebody else take another shot at him. Unless walk fire just drops him. And it didn't. It didn't quite. So Felipe, I don't think a pistol is going to give us much of a chance through there. We can do lightning hands. I don't know that it's going to be a great shot at this point, but you know, if we get lucky. It's a free thing, cooldown. There's not that many other enemies out there. Let's just try it now. Well, Yeah, I don't think moving you any closer really helps that. I don't know if I want to run and gun. Let's first bring the heavy hitter over here. And where can we heavy hit from? It says we can see him from here.
Absolutely.
And we may just try a 50-50 graze kind of a shot first. And then if I need to, I can run and gun right next to the guy or right in there. I get the sense, well, I don't get the sense that we see enough of the inside to know if it's clear or not. Let's go for the graze first. Doesn't look like we got it. It wasn't going to be a whole big, awesome and amazing chance. Felipe, let's just finish the guy. There's one more pot out there. This is 7 of 9, so there's one more pot of 2 out there. So to be quite honest, let's get you here. Check out all your shots from here. Even though he's in full cover, you're pretty close.
What's over there?
81%. Lightning hands at 66. Let's give it a go. Very good. Very good. And I'm just going to overwatch you from here at this point, I think. Because you never know. If they're too nasty... if the 2 remaining individuals are nasty, nasty, nasty... there's no sense. Now I can move up here to full cover. And we don't see him.
Attacking on sight.
And with that in mind, where do you want to go? Where do I want to get you? You know, I don't want to do a whole heck of a lot on a yellow move. This gets us into where we need to rescue prisoners. So we're close. I think I'm just going to overwatch you here.
I'm on it.
And we're at turn 19, so we're going to have to move fast here coming up. Now, Shane Boom Vanson, you can get up to where I really would like my sniper to be, very near the evac and able to cover our retreat quite well. You will not be steadied, but you'll be in position. And then we need to start seeing about advancing. I'm going to... Oh, we got to go around through that door. So Gravedigger, you're probably the best one to go inside. Let's do it one move at a time. In fact, Felipe, since you got to go around anyway, let's come here to see if you can reach through to pick up the loot. I don't know if you will be able to. I'll tell you what. Let's come up here on a blue move, get the upstairs loot.
If you say so.
And we can always drop back down if necessary. Yeah, kick that son of a gun out of the way. Kick him out of the way. And we'll probably have... Yeah, there's a roof hatch right there if we need it. But I'm going to keep you there for now while we move Gravedigger forward. We got to remember, it's a big map that goes pretty far over. They could be slowly wandering back in this direction. So in my mind, let's get the hay in there. Get ready to rescue these folks. And that's all good. That's all dandy. I'm fine with that. Let's get you into potential full cover over here.
I'm trusting you here.
Oh, you're stuck to the mech. You got something stuck to your foot, Felipe. Now, as far as speed, I think you're a little quicker Joker, but I'm gonna come up here. And I think I'm going to take advantage of a free reload.
Not a problem. Back online.
And that way we can overwatch you. And I think everybody else will be safe to move somewhat forward. I don't think we have to be overly aggressive.
Moving to position.
Because we got the prisoners. We just kind of got to get spaced out a little bit. Be on Overwatch in case the other pod wanders into us. That kind of a thing is what I'm thinking. reinforcement meter's still green, so we've moved rapidly. So the way they're going to get us, if reinforcements get us at all, is on our way out, is what it feels like.
Mir geht nichts. Scanning. Scanning.
All right. Reinforcements have turned yellow now, but we are going to go open some doors. In fact, Gravedigger, you're going to be the one doing it. The nearest door is there. Let's just take that step and hack.
Attempting bypass.
Minor cache of intel. You know, neither one of these are very likely to have happen. This would add rebels. You know, since it's only a 5% difference and they're both pretty much impossible, I'm going to choose Haven Rebels. Oh, I could have got the other one. Oh man. Oh, that's just terrible teasing on the part of the this game right there. Oh, baby.
Success.
So now we got to get folks running. And as far as getting folks up to the roof, the nearest pole is right here. And if that, the thing about that though, that you could argue is, you know, the big part of the map is over here, so we're gonna have to move ourselves a little more forward in that direction before we send too many prisoners over that way, I do believe. So let's get the prisoners moving. Oh, someone in his way. Are we blocked in somehow? Who's in his way? Okay. I want to get the other prisoners back in there. It's not going where I want. Let's see. There we go. Now all the prisoners are out of the cell. Gravedigger, you are done moving this time. So, Felipe, I'm going to send you down inside the door here to pick up that loot before it expires. Okay. There, you got rid of your you know, piece of gum on your shoe known as a mech.
Where to?
All right. We're just going to sit you there for now. Guard the prisoners. Everybody else is going to do a slight move forward to try and clear or gain vision beyond the pole that we're all going to have to climb, but we'll do it little at a time.
On my way.
Because I have a feeling somewhere over here they're probably doing the wide wander since they're nowhere near the prisoners. They're wandering some random place, which sometimes happens on these large maps.
I'm on it.
And Shane, we're just going to steady you up here. And overwatch everybody else.
Affirmative. Come on now.
I just feel like this pod's going to wander into us somewhere. This pod of who? I mean, it is 7 to 9, but I don't think I've ever seen just 7. I guess it's a possibility. It's just not one I've experienced. So let's do a little more forward movement here to try and cover the advance. Say here.
Ich gehe schon.
Yeah, you do. You. Yeah, you go there. Yeah, there's not much else cover, but at least I feel like we're getting vision near about what we would see when we try to climb this pole. So I'm feeling safer about sending our folks out to try and climb that pole. Is kind of how I'm feeling now. So I think we can afford to go over here to our individuals and get them running. Whoever just ran saw something. There, we see 2. I don't know where those 2 are though. Who was the last person I ran out here? You? Who sees them? Oh, that music started. That means they're out there. And it says they're active out there. It's because they have big vigilance range. And then we have you, Shane Boom Vanson, up here. So maybe somebody like Felipe. We bring you out this way too. So because I only ran that one, and this person was right here. So maybe they're more off over in this direction is where they're going to come from. So Felipe, let's get you a little farther over in full cover here.
If you say so.
And we see them. All right, so we're in horrible positions down here. We're going to be in trouble. One of them's my least favorite type, a grenadier. Now, let's get over here to our other individuals. I want to find Gravedigger. Oh, he's right here. And how can we get you moving? And what I'm thinking is I'm going to run Gravedigger right here, and we're gonna ride the grapple up to here and have a great shot on a grenadier is what I'm thinking. So let's do it. What do you mean I can't grapple? What do you mean we cannot grapple? Oh man, I don't understand. We haven't even used our grapple yet. What about the roofs around here? Can I not grapple to? This game sometimes. This game sometimes. Now I can definitely run and gun because it's still available. I cannot run and gun. Well, I can run and gun to us. I cannot run and gun to flank unless I keep you in the open, and that means, well, you know, there's somebody else out there. So this is also not amazing. Now, I don't think my grenade can reach far enough to help us cover-wise. No. Well, the other thing we have available is with Gravedigger standing butt naked out in the open. He does have combat presence he can give somebody. So, there's that. Now, if I did combat presence on you, Andre, we might be able to get you close enough for a grenade. Let's see how many steps away you are. You're only like 3 steps away to at least get him in the circumference, and if we go about 5 steps, we can get him solidly in the zone. And you would be able to do that. Maybe not from amazing cover, but I could bring you here to this cover, and then we can at least blast something. This is, if anything's going to be destroyable, it's going to be that, although I can't count on it. But then, yeah, so you're the one. At least this is in the way if we don't kill the guy for a shot or anyone that's scattered over here. You're not really in cover, but you're kind of sort of in cover. And that's where I want it.
Share in my strength.
And we're going to blast away, and I'm thinking from here.
On your order.
And then if we're lucky, enough of that car goes kaboom, or if there's, I don't know exactly where the other guy's scattered, but I'm hoping he's at the back corner of that car. And we have a chance to hit him. Cross your fingers.
Throwing grenade!
And we don't see the other guy. He still has cover. Oh, no, he doesn't. It was destroyed, just as I hoped. So that means I can run and gun you from a position of safety. Handgun 11. Let's get you picked and running. There you are. Right now it's 81. I want a better shot than that. And plus, hopefully your movement will then help us see the other guy out there.
Hunt them down! What's over there?
There he is. He was behind the car, just not far enough behind the car. Well, now my question is, I don't need to kill this guy. I actually could, well, we don't have a good enough shot there. I don't need to arc pulse this guy, but I may arc pulse there because we have Shane Boom Banson. But let's check Shane Boom Banson's shot on both of them. Oh. So Shane Boom Banson, I think I like the idea of 100% shot against this guy. I love the fact that you're getting to the point where you can do 100% shots against guys in cover. And a minimum hit without a graze will do it. There we go. That means, Felipe, your job has been made easier all of a sudden. Let's get back there and get it done. Okay. Now, the rest of this mission is all about speed. And we can freely run because we killed the 9. We just have to keep our eyes on the reinforcement motor, or monitor. I don't know why I decided it was a motor, but you know, we got to keep our eyes on it. And that is going to be determining when we slow down to overwatch for any potential reinforcements that might be headed our way. We don't have to worry about cover briefly. Isn't that nice? So we can move the rest of us a little farther forward also.
Okay, Vinotavix.
And then let's steady up high. And Joker, you also get over here.
Heading out.
All right. I don't really want to block the ladder, even though you're impressive on your speed. We'll bring you right here. Citizens are very fearful of the prisoners, aren't they? Gleaser, it's time to get you up top if we can do it. Why is it not letting me step over up the ladder? It's like I'm not blocking the ladder. We can move diagonally everywhere else, but I cannot move diagonally to get up the freaking ladder. What? Oh, man. Well, so it slows us down a little bit. We're not that far away from the exit zone. And if I brought you inside, there is a way to climb an interior ladder to get up there. So I don't think reinforcements will turn red this turn. You're going to take the inside paths. Shane will keep you right there this time. I think what I'm going to do is you'll reload and steady.
Ready to rock.
Good to go. Roger that. I run.
And Felipe
No need
runs.
to ask twice.
Greetings.
All right, reinforcements are not red yet again. So let's start in here and get you guys up to the roof, because I want us up on the roof so when it's time to exit, we have overwatching available.
In ordnung.
Because things could go red any moment. And Shane Boom Banson, we'll start pulling you back over also.
Already there.
And let's get some of these folks out of the way. Now our own guys can go up the ladder again. I thought I was being very careful to leave a path through and to be able to get to the ladder, but obviously I was mistaken there.
A long run.
10-4.
Reinforcements still yellow. We actually can get rid of a couple.
Status confirmed. We've secured a civilian contact.
And failed to pick up the loot, but I was more concerned about the reinforcement timer and getting our behinds out of here. We'll set up because it's going to take a couple turns for people to get here, so in case it goes red next turn, we can be ready to react.
On the move. On Overwatch.
And we'll get the rest of the prisoners, or the rescued prisoners, out of here now.
I'm all over it.
Even the slowpoke can make it out. Okay, prisoner-wise, I think that's it.
Status confirmed. We've secured a civilian contact.
And so next turn, all of us should be in range to get out.
Bin dabei. Affirmative. Covering now.
So let's go.
On the move.
Reinforcements never turned red on this one. That's how... Overall, that's pretty much how smooth it went. Pretty cool. Big difference when you get the enemy level down to 7 to 9 compared to higher levels. Boy, what a difference it makes.
I'm trusting you here.
Hoffentlich lohnt sich das.
Okay, we're all there. Let's go. Let's get out of this place. It actually has fond memories for Commander.
Bin dann mal weg. Status confirmed. Mission accomplished.
All right, Flawless. We haven't seen Flawless in a while. We've always had some kind of little ding here and there that have prevented that. I think I'm interested in a photo without a freaking fence in front of it. Who brought the fence? That's what I want to... excuse me, that's what I want to know. Well, it wasn't you. Funny. Well, I think that's an unfunny thing to bring a fence, but no. There we go. Who brought the fence? Retrospective? Yeah, okay. Glacier, is that big? You needed a fence to lean on to become retrospective? Is that what you needed? Okay, we got everybody in the photo. We can even zoom in because we got everybody properly in the photo. We get a little poster in the background. Fear our name, for it is vengeance. XCom is back, and Advent is doomed. Well, after today's mission, I'd have to say that we're feeling a little more confident right now.
The true power of Advent is unleashed upon our enemy, and they crumble. We do not hide in the shadows. We bask in the Elder's light.
I don't think we were the ones that crumbled, but, you know, you go on with your little story there. 83% shot percentage is okay, not our best. Andrei dealt the most damage. Your grenade was powerful today. It really helped us out. And finally, J Joker made the most attacks. Felipe, most shot at. Oh, I think that was the only shot we had somebody take against us. Wasn't it the mech that shot from the roof at you and fortunately missed? Yeah, went pretty well, and Gravedigger moved the furthest.
There's no way the aliens were expecting a fight like that. I'm impressed, Commander.
The only thing that would have made this mission better is to have seen somewhere along the line here a promotion. The only problem is, you know, when you get to these higher levels, the promotions come a little bit slower. So, Enrique, we even got you another kill today, but we couldn't quite get you above the sergeant level. So, some of us have got to be close. Hyperreactive pupils, depth perception, a scope, a base scope, so it's sellable. A base stock is sellable, so we got, you know, what maybe 10 10 supplies right there, combat awareness. So I don't know if these are the best pickups we've had in a while, but it's what we got. We may be able to sell some of that to make up for the theft of the faceless in our new Australian haven. And we got a new rookie acquired, and coming this late in the game, it's tough. It's tough to get them advanced. Let's see, soldier bond available. So let's take a look. We got technical training, someone in there. Let's go see if we do have another soldier bond that we want to throw on in there. And it just told me you guys are available. Let's go see what kind it is and how long it will take. Level 3, dual strike. We're gonna go ahead with this bond. Gotta keep pushing them. Gotta keep pushing them. That's what we gotta keep doing. Okay. We got everybody else in place right now. What I'm thinking is, with that in mind, I'll need to search for a new infiltration, but I also feel like I can now afford to take a couple individuals and gather some supplies. Try and help make up for some of those that we weren't able to take. Alatrista, guess what? You are no longer tired. How about that? Welcome back. So, your bond mate is out on a mission. So that means you're kind of solo right now. So I'm thinking I might have you go out on here, and then once you both come back, failure rates drop dramatically just by adding you in here. Let's see who we can have go out with you. Maybe, you know, we could always send Gravedigger. We got Felipe. Now, somehow that seems appropriate. Let's just throw a Felipe in there with you. That would be 2 assaults, though. I'm tempted to do that just because. You both know why. But we'll hold off. We could bring a Templar.
We will work hand in hand with our new allies.